It's cold! Rigor!
I did just make a very dramatic outfit change. It is really cold. This is a girl who lives in the South. South, we think that, 10 degrees and the fourth inch of snow is like really, really cold. Then there's like people in North who are all, oh, time to go to work. North be like,
we're gonna die, it's freezing, we're all gonna die, everybody get inside, everything's gonna shut down, we're going.
South be like, hey guys, it's winter, we should go out and party because it's all warm and stuff. Did you hear about those pathetic Southerners? They're all like, oh, it's cold, it's really warm this time. My family needs to stop walking in on me when I'm doing my northern person imitations. But despite that, I'm southern, so it's really cold. Okay, so today I'm gonna talk about how music can affect how one is in general. I'm talking about this because in my class today we were talking about, or my teacher asked if music affects us in any way, and what we listen to, how it affects us. And I said yes, but some people said no, and they didn't believe that, listening to different kinds of music would change how they were. My reasoning as to why I say yes was actually a study I heard about a long time ago about this Japanese doctor, and I will put the name in here because I can't remember what it is at the moment. He did a study on snowflakes, and he sat in a really cold room with his own microscope and his little drops of water, I guess, to make a snowflake, and he played different kinds of sentences. Like he had loving words, hateful words, calm music, and yet heavy metal music. Those were the four big ones. And he did a study about how it affects water. Okay, so here's the loving words and super kindness. And then he did something similar with the hateful words, and I think most of it was "you make me sick," that phrase. You've made a little person in there. Here's a little person without an arm and a broken leg. Then he did something really similar with music, where he had Mozart's symphony, and the other one was heavy metal music. And that didn't even make a snow crystal sound wave thing. But that's how it affects water, and we are roughly 70% of water. So what does that say about us? It means some of us are really ugly snowflakes. I listen to heavy metal all the time. Metal, heavy metal, rock, whatever you want to call it, some black metal, fun stuff. Except I'm a weirdo, so I like Johnny Cash too. And actually I have looked at people and how they are, and kind of like what music they listen to really does relate to how they are. Like the ones that listen to Keisha and Lady Gaga and all that kind of stuff, it's not bad at all, but they all almost seem very similar. Then other people are listening to K-pop and all this other stuff. Cat ears. And I listen to metal, and I can't help but like this kind of stuff. It's all very stereotypical, but most of the time it is very true. Except for my dad, who listens to really weird music, and he's the most normal person I know. So my belief is, yeah, music changes people, it affects who people are and how they act and whatnot, not just because of the message, because of the sound waves. And that's what this doctor did with the snow crystals, is he used songs that didn't have lyrics. They were just, crazy heavy metal guitar, or it was Mozart's symphony, which is all, orchestra stuff, no lyrics. So it's also based off sound waves, not just what the words are. So whatever sound waves you're listening to is how your body is actually developing, because it's almost all water. It was always kind of a cool study that I didn't really pay much attention to until we started talking about it in class. I'm like, oh, I know about that. So that's about all for today. I know yesterday was interesting because Russia invaded the Ukraines because they're trying to change the government and make it, once again, part of Russia. So it's kind of interesting. I haven't read up on any of it today. Russia is stalling, right? Stalling. Anyway, no, I'm not that bad at government. I'm just really tired today, but that's okay. Alright, so that was short, but I wanted to make my first vlog with, sound and something I wouldn't normally write about on the blog that I am more commonly doing than vlog. This is the first vlog video I've done, so I think I did okay. Huh. Look at budget kitty. It's not cute. So, first vlog. Hopefully I'll post later. I do not have a schedule. So, without further ado, I'll bid you good night. Snake, snake.